Okay, this is the sewer scope done by Inspectech West. We are at the property address 14700 Southwest Redbud Way in Beaverton, Oregon. Our access point for this inspection is the 3-inch ABS cleanout located flush with the driveway. It's a two-way cleanout, so what we're going to do is scope it back underneath the garage slab, because there's approximately 20 to 25 feet of pipe that's underneath that slab as it exits out of the crawl. So we'll scope it back towards the house first, and then we'll pull it back to the clean out, change directions, and then scope it out towards the street. We'll be looking at the overall condition of the sewer line. If we come across any areas of concern, we'll stop and make comment. Currently we have water running, plus a home inspection was just conducted, so plenty of water's run through this system. Time and date are at the bottom left and right of the screen, and our footage is at the bottom middle. What we're going to do here is shut the water off to the house. Now that we've been running it here for a few minutes, let it drain out, and then we'll start scoping back towards the crawl space underneath the garage slab. Okay, so most of the water's drained out here. We're going to start scoping back. This is back towards the house here. Okay, so was a little bit of a belly in the line here. You know, water's pooling inside there. This doesn't look too bad here. And then basically camera's back underwater. And here we are popping back into the crawl space here at 27 feet. That's where it drops into the crawl space. Okay, so as we're pulling back here, um, we'll see if that water subsided at all. We're back in the crawl, and you'll see as we start to pull back here, see if this water's drained out. It looks like it's drained out a little bit in some areas. Some water kind of pooling there. Not on the camera lens there, so it has drained out a little bit there. There as well, but you can see there's some buildup and debris at the side walls there. And this is where the belly starts to get a little more significant, where our camera's underwater. And as a result, you know, we got definitely more buildup. And then it seems to level out here. Okay, we're gonna go back. Okay, here we are going the other direction. What we're going to do is flush the toilet a couple times here and just kind of clean the camera up, and then we'll get ready to start and see what it looks like going this way. Okay, we're facing the other direction here, and we're gonna start going here out towards the street. Straight vertical drop down. A little bit of water pooling at this transition from ABS to PVC. We do see that joint settle out quite a bit on that 90. Wasn't too bad. Okay, here's our tie-in to the main. Total footage of 45 feet, 45.7 feet. All plastic. Basically our only area on the way out that had a little bit of some abnormality was the joint that had settled right at the transition from ABS to PVC, but in our opinion that didn't really look like it was causing any issues. Plus it's on the downward side of a pretty steep drop, so it would take quite a bit for that to cause problems working back towards the house. So in our opinion, we don't think that needs to be addressed right now. What we're going to do here is turn some water back onto the house, and we'll start pulling our camera back and see what the flow looks like with some water running as we're pulling back. Okay, here we are with water running. It looks like it's discharging pretty good at the main, coming by our camera here. Okay, there's where that joint settled out. So you can see the water's kind of pooling there, but still draining fine past that spot. So probably no repairs needed at this point in time. And then this all looks to be draining nicely. And here we are pulling out of the line. Okay, an overview of what we got. Basically, we scoped it approximately 25 feet back towards the house, underneath the concrete concrete slab garage, and some poor grade noted, some buildup. Two options would be to dig up the garage slab, or jet it clear, remove all the debris, and then build up and monitor in the future. So those are the options there. And then out towards the main, 45 feet approximately, all plastic, joint that had settled out, but didn't appear to be causing any major problems. The remainder of that line, in our opinion, looked to be in serviceable condition. So this concludes the sewer scope done by Inspect Tech West. Okay, so after further evaluation, we turned some water back onto the house, and we had no water coming by our clean out when we were running. Even flushing the toilet, there wasn't much coming by. So that belly underneath the garage slab looks to be more significant than originally thought. What we'd recommend at this point in time would be the following. We'd recommend full jet on the line, back from inside the house, not at the clean out, back from inside the house, remove all the product and debris. So basically probably pull that half bath toilet on the main floor and jet the whole line, and then rescope back underneath that garage slab and see if it improves the drainage, and at that point in time make a determination on whether or not this needs to be dug up and regraded, because at this point there is enough evidence to suggest that this line's had some trouble draining and has had some potential problems in the past. So you know, we're going to fail the line, and you know, based on our findings at the tail end, because there's too much going on with that belly, in our opinion, to pass this. So this concludes the sewer scope done by InspecTech West. Our recommendation would be a full jet of the line, starting at the half bath inside the house, and then rescope from the clean out at the exterior back underneath that garage slab. See if it improves the drainage at all. If you still got half to 3/4 of the pipe full of water, with no water running, then it probably should be dug up and regraded. So this concludes the sewer scope done by InspecTech West. We are failing the line.